Hi, beautiful movers. Do you feel neck pain or tight shoulders or this constant tightness in your collar zone? Then this workout is definitely for you. Today we'll be focusing on this area that's constantly overworked and tired because of the way we live. So this is how we spend most of our time scrolling through our phone or typing something on the computer, and of course it takes its toll on our neck. So today we'll be releasing this tension together. We will need some equipment, but don't worry if you don't have it, you'll be able to replace it with something you have at home. So first of all, we will need a soft massage ball. I couldn't find one. I bought this one in Kmart, but this will work. So if you don't have it, you can just roll a pair of socks or wrap a tennis ball if you have one in a sock. It will do. Then we will need resistance bands. Again, you can get some tights, old socks, anything that stretches and that you are not particularly fond of. And then we will need a roll, which you can replace with anything this length that will hold the length. So you will need it to stabilize your movement. So any stick to whatever will do. And don't worry if you don't have any of these, you will still be able to do it. And I promise you, you will feel the tension release in your neck and trapetia and shoulders. Let's get started. For the first exercise, we will need a soft ball peanut or just a pair of socks rolled into a ball. So lie down on your back, knees bent. Place this under your head, under your skull, I should say. So where your neck meets your skull, place it right there. And then start nodding yes, slightly. Your chin goes to your chest, but don't force it. Let it be a micro movement. The main thing is you elongate the back of your neck. That should be your goal. And you slowly feel the ball take its shape, take its round, shape back. When you lift your head, nod your head yes, and then slowly bring it back. We will do it 8 times. Let's go. 1, 2. Don't forget to breathe throughout the exercise. Breathe through your nose. 3. So you don't need to lift your head off the ball. Just as you feel the ball take its shape back, you stop and bring your head back. This was 4, 5, 6, 7. Elongate your neck. 8. Great job. Now we will do really small head turns. So we will turn our head to the left, our head, not the neck. Watch the difference. This is my micro movement of turning my head to the left, and this is me turning my neck to the left. So we are turning our head, not the neck, to the left. Bring it back and turn it to the right. You don't need to lift the head, just slightly turn it. Let it be your head movement, not your neck movement. Let's do 6 turns to each side. So this is number 1, to the left and to the right. 2. Let your eyes lead the movement. So let your eyes go to the left as well, then back to the center, then lead your head to the right. 3. 4. and 6. Perfect. Okay, so I know this movement might not have felt like an exercise, but it's really important because it helps reduce stiffness and activates deep rotators that are dormant without overloading the already overloaded muscles that you overuse. And now we'll do a slightly funny exercise, but it is really important you do it. This exercise will engage facial and neuromuscular chains between jaw, neck, shoulders, and stabilizing muscles. And it will also help you stay younger, look younger for a longer period of time, keeping this jawline, because this angle actually is called the youth angle, because as you get older, for many reasons, it disappears and it really shows. So let's do that. We will do the same nods as we did in exercise 1, but we will also pull our tongue out and imagine you are trying to lick your chest, to get your tongue to your chest. Of course, you won't do it, but the movement is what matters. So I know it will look funny, but please do it. You will feel the difference over time. Let's do 5 of these. So you make the nod, and simultaneously with the nod, you do this. Then go back. Let's do 5. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one. Okay, great job. So now we will be holding this nod position for as long as you can. So actually it is a test on how well your muscles are working. So you might want to set a stopwatch and measure how long you can hold it without it getting really hard or painful or muscles starting shaking. So you do the nod and you are still touching the ball, but you let it completely take its form back and you hold it. And let me know in the comments how long you could hold it for. And then as soon as it becomes really hard, not really hard, but even a bit hard, you bring your head back to the floor and you do it again. So the goal is to be able to do this for 20 seconds. Again, let me know how long you can do this for. And I assure you, with practice, you'll be able to get to the 20 seconds or even longer. So we will do 3 holds like this for as long as you can. The time can be different for everyone, so you can hit pause and do it. It's harder for me because I'm talking. And last one. Perfect, you're doing really well. And now we will be working with our fascia. So a fascia is this really thin layer that covers all our muscles, and it is the key to releasing the tension and getting our muscles back in shape. So it hasn't been studied a lot, but it is starting to change. Thankfully, I'm very happy about that. So you will probably hear about it more and more. And this is, you cannot work with muscles without working with fascia, and if you forget about it, no matter how hard you train, you won't see the results you're looking for, and most importantly, you won't feel them. So we will be massaging our fascia now. Lie down. You can leave the ball for now. Lie down on your back and place the palms on your forehead like this. And now you will be moving the tissue up and down. Be sure you're not moving just your skin, you're also moving the fascia and the muscles. You should feel it, the skin moving up and down, then to the right and left. Then you go to your right side and do the same, first up and down. Then right to left. Did you know that this muscle on your forehead is connected to the muscles on your feet? Yes, that's right. So there is such a thing as myofascial chains, and it goes all the way through the back of your neck, your spine, your pelvis, your legs, your butt, and to your feet. So it can happen that something is actually wrong with your feet, but you feel the pain in the neck. You start working with the neck and it's not helping because the problem is in your feet. Very more rarely, it would happen vice versa. So place your arms to the left side of your forehead and slide all your tissues up and down and left to right. So your hand sits firmly on the tissues and is moving them. Now we'll do the same with the top of our head. You can release your hair if you like to. It might help. So you need to move the tissues, not your hair. It might be challenging with long hair, I understand, but you really need to feel you're moving the skin and muscles and fascia underneath your hair. So move it up and down and then left and right. And now the base of your skull. Do the same. Remember, you're not just moving your hair, you're moving your tissues side to side and up and down. It should really give a nice feeling to your head. I don't know about you, it does to me. Okay, perfect. We are done with the quick massage session and we will now focus on the shoulders. And now we'll focus on our shoulder area. So we will activate the lower trapezius and teach our body back the scapular rhythm, which really helps pull the shoulders out of that rolled forward posture most of us are stuck in. So if you take a look at yourself or at people around you, you will mostly notice some level of this happening. So lie down on your back, and as you lift one arm to the ceiling, focus on feeling how your scapula hugs your rib cage. It is really important. Let the shoulder and the scapula work together, and then you try to reach the ceiling. Again, feeling that scapula. Bring your hand back down and continue flexion as long as you can do it with your shoulder joint. What do I mean by that? If at any point you feel your back in your chest area start arching like that to help you with the movement, you stop before that. So if you're right-handed, probably the range in your right hand will be smaller than in your left hand. And for most people, somewhere around here is their range at the moment. Let me know in the comment what your range is. So with regular exercise, you can bring the range back to how it was supposed to be, and it will help you with your posture, with your rolled shoulders, and with your neck pains. So continue the shoulder flexion as long as you're doing it with your shoulder, and then bring it back and do the same for your left arm, 90 degrees first. Reach for the ceiling, bring it back down, continue flexion for as long as you can do it. Do it slowly, really feel it. We're not trying to do some high intensity workout, as you might have noticed already. We're focusing on quality movement. So let's do 6 more of these. Up, reach to the ceiling, bring it back down. Continue the flexion and then slowly bring your hand back to your pelvis and to your left hand. This was 1. When I said 6, I meant 6 pairs, 6 for each hand. So this is 2. Let me know in the comments if you don't understand any of my explanations or the movements I'm showing, and I'll make sure to answer or to record a video explaining further. It's really important to me that you understand what we are doing. So this is smart fitness. You don't just think about your chores for the day while exercising. You're thinking about the area you're working on. So this was 3. This is 4. Think about your shoulders and scapula when doing this exercise. Please do not think about what you need to cook for dinner, or when you're picking up the kids, or I don't know, singing along to your favorite music. Just think about your muscles. And last one. Is it last one? Think so. Okay, perfect. So now we'll further support postural realignment by activating mid-trapezius and rhomboid muscles. We lift our hands up 90 degrees to the ceiling, and then we open them to the sides. And then bring them back up. So the important thing is, notice how the collarbones widen when you do this. And again, feel the scapular movement as well. We will do 8 of these. Let's go. 1. Keep your neck soft. Your neck should not be included in this movement. It's only about your shoulders, your rhomboid muscles, your trapezia, but not your neck. It is soft, so it can become activated at around here. So if it is your case, do not continue the movement. We don't need to reach the floor. This is not our goal. Our goal is to work with the target muscles and not the neck. So if this is your range, it's okay. I think this was 4. 5, do it slowly and controlled. 6. 7. 8. You can lower your hands now. Great job. Now grab your foam roller or anything you decided to replace it with. And now this thing will help us dissociate scapula from neck, because the compensatory movement means that when something is not working, something else should compensate for that. And that's what neck does for your scapula. And we will teach it to dissociate and to let the scapula work on its own, improving mobility in thoracic and shoulder area. Keep the foam roller like this. Slightly push to keep it within your arms. So slightly push to its side. And keeping this push with your hands straight, lower it down as far as you can without your spine being activated. So only do this with your shoulders. We'll do it 5 times. This was 1, this is 2. 3. 4, 5. Now bend your elbows and do the same movement with your elbows bent at 90 degrees. Keep this angle. So we're doing this. 1, we'll do 6. Do it slowly, feel your scapula and make your neck soft. So do it in that range that keeps your neck soft. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now it's time to grab your resistance band. It should be quite stretchable. So you go to the tabletop position, hold one end of the band with your hand, grab the other end with your other hand, keep 90-degree angle here, keep 90-degree angle here, keep your spine flat. We will start with our left hand, and if at any point you feel like the band is too challenging for you at the moment, you can continue without it. Your spine is long and in neutral position, make sure of that. Keep it that way throughout the exercise. You start with the narrow pull, then do the 45-degree pull, then do the 90-degree pull. And do 6 of these sets for each arm. So this was 1, we are doing 2, narrow, 45, and 90. 2, narrow, 45, and 90. 3, don't forget to breathe. Do not hold your breath at any time. Breathe throughout the exercise. This was 4. And this is how you can do it without the band. So just do the same pulls, focusing on how your shoulder is working. Now again, narrow, 45 and 90. That was 5. And the last one. You are doing really great. And now moving on to your right hand. Once again, the same narrow, 45 and 90. That was 1. Focus on your shoulder, how it is working. Let it work, not your neck or your spine. That was 2. That was 3. Keep the neck long and spine neutral. 4. Do not bend your neck. Make sure you are like stretching your neck forward. 5. And last one. Great job. And for the last set of exercises, we will do neck isometric resistance. Sit tall, your spine is tall. Use one hand to gently press on your forehead, or you can do it with your 2 hands. So your head stays at the same position, so it is continuing your long spine, it's moving upwards. So you use your hands to press on your forehead, and your head is resisting this press. So your hands are trying to push it back, but your head won't give. So we hold this for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. We'll do it 3 more times. So push, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. It is your hands that are pushing, not your head. Your head is resisting. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Now we'll do the same with the back of our head. So we are again pushing with our arms, not our head. So we push our arms into the back of our head, and on the count of 5 we hold this resistance. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. One more time. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Now we will do that on our sides. So place your right hand on your right temple and try to push your head to the left. So again, you're trying to push and your head is resisting, staying in one long line. Push it and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Once again. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Really push it into your head. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. And our last exercise, doing the same with your other side. So pushing your left side to the right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your head stays in place. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do this last set of exercises with your head resisting your hands every time you feel your neck starts to get stiff, especially when you're working at your desk all day. So you can do this even without standing up from your desk, but I do recommend you stand up from time to time. That's it for today. Thank you for moving with me. You can come back to this routine every time you feel like stiffness is building up, and you should be feeling a bit taller, lighter, or like your head and neck finally have some room to breathe. Let me know in the comments if that's the case. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep those videos coming. Let's move smarter and let's move together.